We do not have the ambassador here, but I hope we'll see her later on. The Shai family, distinguished guests, friends of Israel, and ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us at the inaugural Restart Ayel Economy Summit. Shalom to everybody. On October 7th, Israel has changed. It changed for the people of Kibbutzim living peacefully along the borders of Gaza. It changed for the people who lost their loved ones, or had been kidnapped or hurt in any way in the greatest disaster to ever hit Israel since its establishment. It changed for 126,000 Israeli civilians that had to evacuate their homes in the south and the north of the country. It changed for every Israeli, as we all have been either directly affected or somehow related to someone who has been. It also changed for Israel's economy, that had already been affected by a year of political strife. The ramification of the regional conflicts that ensued are also felt around the world, even outside this room, not only for Israelis and members of the Jewish community. We believe that Israel is suffering, like in the past, for the whole world. My name is Gilboa. With a long history of seed investments in many Israeli startups. But I'm honored to be here today and to be one of the initiators of this important gathering together with my good friend Gilboa. A few weeks after October 7, we realized that the conclusion of this traumatic event and the war that followed with its economic implications, it must be action by us. We must be proactive and we cannot wait for others to act. We couldn't wait for the government, and although we hope the government will do as much as it can, we know that it is in our hands. As every Israeli does, I also have an October 7th story. On a personal level, I had my own family in Kibbutz Nir-Oz in the south of the country. My cousin Ziv Shalev, their partner Barak, and their young children, Tamar and Gaia, fought for hours for their survival in a burning house in the shelter. When the terrorists were trying to open the door, they had to fight back. They survived. My uncle David Shalev and his son, my cousin Tal Shalev, both were perished. They were murdered brutally, but it took a whole month to identify them, and just imagine the anguish of the family at that stage. You hear stories like this in Israel all over, and these horrific experiences remain etched in everybody's heart, or also in mine. As an owner of a strategic business, I was also directly involved. Challenge Group is a global air cargo and logistics conglomerate. One of the group's division, Challenge Airlines, IL, is the only cargo airline in Israel. We have a growing fleet of eight wide-body aircraft, covering the globe from the logistics center, and we specialize in exactly what Israel needs and needed at the time. We know how to move the most complicated cargo, door to door from anywhere in the world to anywhere in the world. And that's exactly what we've been doing in the past few months, according to the details. So this came into full force on October 7th when the whole group, Israeli airline and non-Israeli airline, got the spirit, challenge spirit, and started to move everything that's needed. We were, of course, not alone. Amid this unprecedented landscape, we witnessed the remarkable resilience and agility of Israel. Individuals, NGOs, private companies, they all got together. Faced with emergency, Israel civil society reacted with great sense of urgency and effectiveness, addressing multiple pressing issues. By doing that, it has filled critical gaps left by a government that was, and in many ways still is, struggling to meet the needs of the citizens. This entrepreneurial, can-do spirit is one of the pillars of what is usually referred to as the startup nation, the formidable high-tech sector that emerged as a driving force to our economy over the past decades. When you come to think of it, it is the same spirit of early Zionists who had vision and performed the almost miraculous establishment of the State of Israel. This spirit is also here in this room today, with his heart and Ophir Shai's inspiring enterprise next October, which you and us will hear about soon, with some of Israel's most promising startups that are here waiting for you to meet them and present what they're good at. With the excellent speakers representing Israel's high-tech success, I sense this spirit is also shared by all of you, who made the effort to come over here today and show your economic solidarity with Israel. This can do, and must do. Do it now. Spirit is what drove us to initiate this enterprise. It echoes the words of Hillel the Elder, the last president of the Sanhedrin, about 2,000 years ago, who said, he gave an meeting, and if not now, we will shall be not. For those of you who do not know your language, if not for myself, who will be? And if not now, then when? Now is the time. This conference is but the beginning of a series of conferences with future events planned in Germany and the United States. I want to thank Ben Moran, my partner, and his team, which put this impressive family together in no time at all. I want to thank our great partners, Danny and Joe from the UK, Israel Business, the Israeli Embassy, headed by Ambassador Potopegi and her team, who helped the team of the Israeli Economic Office and the sponsors of this event. Thank you all, our partners, all speakers, and our fantastic curator committee led by Dr. Miro Kozlovsky, who's here, who they volunteered to scan over 300 startups to select those that are here today. So it's a great plans in the game in a very short time. Last but not least, thank you, all of you, for coming here today to show your support, for your long-standing commitment to Israel, and for your economic solidarity. Economic solidarity, it's important. As you may know, many people are now deserted, but not completed. Just before the rain that is now pouring over the fields near the border of Gaza started, and while the war is being fought, the farmers came and under fire planted wheat seeds so that there will be harvest next summer. You are all invited to join and plant the seeds and invest in Israel tech startups today. Let us join so many of Israel's friends around the world who are all united in the love and worry to our homeland, to the only homeland of the Jewish people have. And let us embark today on a journey focused on opportunities that, if taken, will also help restart, reinvigorate, and propel Israel into a new era of prosperity, innovation, security, and unity. And one day afterwards, in time, God willing, Israel will also find a way to establish peace with all its neighbors.